Hello again, everyone. I'm Chris Lincoln, and welcome as ESPN Classic presents a 1985 heavyweight fight between Mike Tyson and Michael Johnson. The 19-year-old Tyson was fast becoming a force in the heavyweight ranks in 1985. He'd already knocked out his first 7 opponents, including 5 in the first round. On his way to a title shot, Tyson was willing to take on all comers.
My manager said thinks I could beat him. I think I could beat him too. And I don't care who they are. When they're in the ring, I'm sure I can beat them. Maybe if I look at them in the street and I get a little leery, but when they're in the ring, I'm sure that I'm...
He could punch like hell. He's got fast hands, and he was taught real well. No doubt about it. He could hit guys, boom, gone. When he could stare at guys, boom, gone.
You did not have to be a boxing genius to see that Tyson, at 13, physically was a phenomenon, that he punched so hard, his hands were so fast, he had that innate Dempsey-like aggression. He wanted to maim you with every punch.
They said, you have the potential. Everyone could, a lot of heavyweights out there have potential. A lot of them could punch. Every big man, I guess, can punch. But if you don't dedicate and put every ounce and every concentration into it, there's no way that you could accomplish. There were perhaps fighters greater than me, turn of the century, that never had the chance because of their discipline. And if it could happen to them, I'm Mike Tyson, it could happen to me too.
Some sports writer did an interview with him, and he used to run at 4:30 in the morning. And the sports writer asked him, so Mike, how come you run at 4:30? He says, because the other guys ain't. Now, when he had that discipline with the tools he had, he was a handful.
I don't consider myself a superstar. And like the money that I make, that you talk about the big allowance, I bled for that money and everything I got, and I don't part with it easy. And I'm enjoying myself as a 19-year-old boy. Everybody's going around saying, he's just a boy, he's just a boy. But I'm going to be the only boy to be king of the world.
Later in the show, we'll take a look at Mike Tyson's volatile personality. But right now, let's get back to Mike Tyson's fight against Mike.
And back here at the Atlantis Casino Hotel, Mike Forrest with Steve Farhood. And I got to tell you, I just spent an entire day with heavyweight champ Larry Holmes about a week ago, and Mike Tyson sounds just like him. But let's go up to Stefan Herreri for the official announcement of this bout.
In the heavyweight division. Our referee for this fight is Frank Cappuccino. First in the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the red trim, weighing in at 196 pounds. His record is 12 wins, 5 losses. 8 of those wins by knockout. From Florida, please welcome Michael Jack Johnson. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the white trunks with the green trim. Undefeated with 7 wins, all of them by knockout. Hails from the Catskills in New York. Please welcome, weighing 219.5 pounds, Mike Tyson.
Well, I was about to say, when Stefan Herreri made the announcement, Mike Tyson really vocally sounds just like Larry Holmes. I mean, I thought I was back in Easton, Pennsylvania talking to the champ.
He does sound like him.
Unbelievable.
He's meaner, though.
Is he meaner?
Look at the size of him. He looks like the Incredible Hulk. He really does.
In that case, I'm glad I'm not Michael Jack Johnson. Yeah, round number 1, scheduled 6, but hold on to your hats. Nobody thinks it's going to go that far. Oh, there he goes. He's just going to pull his way in. Those rights to the body. Left jab, right to the heart.
Quickly want to point out, first fight for Michael Jack Johnson in 2 years.
I'm glad you pointed it out, because down he goes. The left hook just buried him, dug him in the ribs.
I think it was a left and a right.
Johnson went goodbye. That left hook just caught him and sent him right to the canvas.
23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all there.
The right to the head, and it's all over. Goodbye.
I hope he's not hurt, because that was a brutal, wide-open punch.
He did not have his guard up, and Mike Tyson just decked Michael Jack Johnson. A big smile, but he didn't even break a sweat.
He may have to run around on the boardwalk a little bit to get his night's work in.
Just to kind of wind down. You know, these fighters get geared up for these fights, and what's he going to do after a couple of seconds worked?
He may take on the house. It was a right hand. It was a right hand right there. No, we didn't see it yet. I'm sorry. Here it comes.
There's the left hook.
There's the hook to the body.
And
he missed the right. Yeah.
It was just the left hook, and he has so much power in that left. I mean, that's the kind that breaks ribs, folks.
That was a left hook to the liver.
Oh, my goodness. And look at that, man. That's Michael Jack Johnson flat on the canvas. The ring doctor kneeling over him as Mike Tyson has the gloves cut off. I don't even know why he bothered putting them on. Okay, Mike Tyson with the gloves off. Michael Jack Johnson got up off the canvas.
One right hand. He didn't wait for an invitation. Here it comes. Whoa.
I'll tell you, Michael Jack Johnson earned his money the hard way tonight.
Well, there's not much to say about that knockout except to watch it.
I think, as a matter of fact, that was such a fantastic